This is the story of a unique alliance of people who care deeply about the future of democracy and freedom of speech. This is the Media Action Platform of Kyrgyzstan. It was created by journalists, leaders of non-profit organizations, and civil activists, united by a common goal to defend the right to freedom and civil rights.
Говоря о платформе действий медиа,
When we talk about the Media Action Platform of Kyrgyzstan, we often use the word "for the first time." For the first time, the country's media sector is united. For the first time, media and civil society representatives created a shared platform. For the first time, they signed a memorandum to support one another. But perhaps, most importantly, the platform is not a formal organization. It's an informal network, without bureaucracy, without a director. Whenever a new authoritarian challenge arises from the authorities, the platform can self-organize and defend freedoms. The platform cannot be shut down, not by repressive laws, not by tax inspectors, not by punitive agencies. The platform doesn't exist on paper, but it exists in reality, because it's made up of people who share common values and goals.
потому что это люди.
Последние годы медиаландшафт
In recent years, the media landscape has changed rapidly, both in our country and globally. That's why the need for unity matured. So we came together to address professional issues. We began working on legislation related to the media and civil society organizations.
массовой информации.
Концепция информационной политики
At the time, we were working on the concept of our country's information policy. During this process, a core of like-minded people formed. That core, after long debates and discussions, concluded that there was a need to create an informal organization. We named it the Media Action Platform of Kyrgyzstan. We set ambitious goals to promote freedom of speech, human rights, and we have been working towards these goals ever since. Over the years, we have achieved many important positive results, but our work has not been without challenges. Nothing ever goes completely smoothly. We had internal disagreements, some people left, others joined.
трудности. Не бывает все всегда только гладко.
Nonetheless, the platform is alive and we continue to work. Previously, media outlets and non-profit organizations in Kyrgyzstan couldn't imagine uniting. They operated separately and sometimes even distancing themselves from one another. But today, the platform's strength lies in solidarity. Its participants carry out joint campaigns and act as a unified force.
Например, в частности, мы можем говорить сегодня, что
Today, the Media Action Platform plays a significant role in disseminating information about human rights violations, cases of torture, abuse, and other offenses against individual citizens of Kyrgyzstan. The platform is a place where not only journalists and media professionals unite, but also human rights defenders, activists, and all engaged citizens. Since 2020, Kyrgyzstan has seen a wave of laws that steadily narrow demographic space. The platform has been actively resisting these initiatives.
В 2022 году
In 2022, the presidential administration proposed a new media law. Even though platform members were part of the working group, our voices were not heard. A draconian bill was introduced that would have destroyed independent media. Naturally, we disagreed. We initiated a meeting with the president. At that meeting, the president agreed with our reasoning and formed a new working group to draft a compromise version. Together with the Ministry of Culture, we developed a new bill acceptable to all sides. It's now being reviewed by the parliament and will soon be passed. The constitution adopted on May 5, 2021, introduced a new super-presidential system. Over 400 laws were reviewed as part of this process, including a law on non-profit organizations that introduced the concept of a foreign agent. It also proposed criminal liability and registry for organizations receiving international grants. But thanks to the work of the platform, civil society and lawyers, criminal liability was removed. 26 out of 39 MPs withdrew their support. This was made possible by the platform's consultations, roundtables, and meetings with MPs and cabinet members.
Из числа инициаторов вышли 26 депутатов.
Since 2020, Kyrgyzstan has witnessed mass arrests of journalists, raids on editorial offices, and the persecution of NGOs and civil activists. The platform has carried out enormous work to resist these repressive measures.
бы сказать о большой роли.
I want to highlight the vital role played by the media platform in a criminal case where 11 investigative journalists were arrested. The legal proceedings last for a year. Throughout that time, the platform issued statements and provided other forms of support. Because of this, international organizations paid attention to the case and issued several statements and recommendations which helped secure the release of most of the detained journalists. In 2024, for the first time in Kyrgyzstan's history, 11 investigative journalists were arrested at once. The platform launched a broad campaign to support the detainees. It organized fundraising, delivered food and supplies to detention centers, and launched a support campaign including public statements, meetings with officials, and flash mobs. As part of its work, the Media Action Platform of Kyrgyzstan raised funds for colleagues held in pre-trial detention center number 1 in Bishkek. We created a separate electronic wallet for donations and used the money to buy all the necessary items. We also bought books as our colleagues were avid readers. Members of the platform constantly responded, fundraising, purchasing supplies, and delivering them to the detention center.
Были закуплены книги, потому что наши коллеги очень много читают.
Больше года я нахожусь...
I've been living in forced exile in Georgia for over a year. All this time, my colleagues and the Media Action Platform have supported me. They issued a statement when the Ministry of Culture attempted to block my website and drew public attention to my case. One of the most joyful moments was when the platform organized an exhibition of my paintings in Bishkek. That meant a lot to me. It was a huge show of support.
Событие для меня и большая поддержка.
The Media Action Platform actively collaborates with regional media, helping them grow and strengthen independent journalism outside of the capital. Tremendous amount of work has been done to elevate the image of regional NGOs. We produce videos about their contributions to Kyrgyzstan's development, for example, ensuring access to clean water, protecting women's rights, and supporting employment for people with disabilities. The platform also maintains close ties with international partners, reinforcing solidarity and drawing attention to the persecution of journalists around the world. As a platform, we collaborate with countries like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Georgia, Moldova, Italy, Lithuania, and Latvia, nations facing challenges similar to Kyrgyzstan. We support one another through information sharing, advocacy, and joint training programs. Another important area is international advocacy. We meet with global organizations and provide them with alternatives information. The platform continues to evolve, strengthening its role in protecting freedom in Kyrgyzstan. A renewed coordinating council now includes younger members who bring fresh ideas and new approaches. For the future of media, it's crucial to give young people a chance to be a part of professional community and work to preserve freedom of speech in Kyrgyzstan. The Media Action Platform of Kyrgyzstan is not stopping. New goals lie ahead, new challenges, and new energy to fight for freedom. It's ready to defend freedom of expression, protect independent media, and strengthen democracy, no matter the obstacles. The time to act is now, and MARP continues the journey.